That's why I'm like, I wonder if there's like a cheese thing in it that people know that like. I thought the peer is that something that is a thing?
I mean, I've never seen. I mean, I've probably because no one's really all completely on the same page. I've
Okay.
seen where at times it does seem like these guys just dissolve, but I'm not sure whether that's just because we've hit the first two and then the last one is just kind of. I'm not sure exactly on the mechanic, but I have seen it where it does seem like yeah, like the shades sort of just go or the mirrors they just sort of
Because I'm
dissolve,
just
and
trying to figure
I
it out.
just
I've been
assume
on
like oh great
some
you did a great
trial.
job.
Yeah, I've been on like some trials where like I've heard the lead, like because I'm not the lead and I've joined in, and they're like, okay,
Oh.
this is the boss, focus this guy, and I'm like, okay, but the other guys are gonna, you still have to
Hello.
interrupt them, correct?
Hello. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's like I said, I always assume that people are not on comms and they're just like either listening to music or something else is
Morning,
going on.
Wicket.
Hey, how are you? So yeah, so we just did VAA, we did a hard mode in Hell Ra. We're gonna try to get a couple hard modes in. We had two tanks, so one of our tanks just went to go do something real quick, but we were pretty good and we knocked out Hell Ra super fast. So we'll see if we can do those if you're interested. Yeah, you're always interested. Yeah, I know. That was a well, all that rhetorical question. I knew. Exactly. You already know. You already know. Yeah, so we had like yeah, like I said, it was smooth. I didn't realize how I've been running like all day long trying to do my inventory. I think that's actually what's been taking up most of the time. I looked up and it was like 5 o'clock. I'm like, holy shit! Like I gotta eat something. I gotta like I forgot I got coffee, everything next to me on my water, and I just forget sometimes I gotta actually eat. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what. Well, last night was great. The comp for trials anyway. We're all like having a group conversation, so that's a good time for people to like walk away. Yeah, yeah, that's a good time for people to like to walk out of the group because sometimes those conversations go very sideways. So when you have like three people talking at each other at the same time. Okay, let me
I do
just check.
enjoy it when it's super late and you're in like a game group and all of a sudden like you're playing one game and you suddenly just start hearing someone snoring in the background and you're like,
Oh
oh, they're
yeah.
Oh
AFK. Oh,
no.
they crashed. Oh yeah, it's all right.
No, I've fallen
Well,
asleep during the trial. Like during trials, I
Me
remember
too.
being on a pedestal when in VAA, and I was on the pedestal, and the next thing I knew, I woke up and I was like dead, like like in like
you like
the
revive. You're like, oh
in the
wait, what?
dead yeah in the death realm, and then and it was funny because I got on and I was like wow I must have like literally just walked right off, and I got on and I mentioned this to a group. I said yeah, don't worry about falling asleep, I did this one time, and there was someone in the group. She goes no, I was there, we literally saw you walk slowly right off the edge. And it was like, and we were all like, what happened? What did he just do? Why did he just do that? And then someone said he must have literally just passed out because at that time I was like I had bad insomnia. I didn't sleep for like 6 months almost, like hardcore 8 hours. So I was on this game all day and all night till trying to go to sleep, trying to basically wear my eyes out. And then eventually it would happen. I'd be in the chair and it would just, I just completely crash.
All right,
Happened
That's
giving
to
you
me
guys a barrier
dedication.
and
multiple times. This happened to me multiple times. Or like you're up against the rock or something, and you're wondering how the hell did I get up against this rock because you fell asleep for 5 minutes and you walked over to it and you're like pushing against it. It's so funny. Yeah, like I've been in the middle of a fight and then I end up on the other side and I'm like, damn, I wonder what they must think. Like, what the hell is he doing over there? Like, I might end up falling asleep.
hmm
I gotta make
Pulled into
sure.
battle. Woke up, pulled into battle.
Pretty much, right? All right, let me get one more. See, everybody's around now. I think people who did have like a late night, or maybe I'm early. I don't know. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get Levon back in from yesterday. That was was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, I was like, I didn't. I mean, I get it. That's why I said like I even sent him something like a like just like I reached out, privately. It's like I appreciate like people defending our group. I really do, but it's all right. I'm 47. I can handle people online. You know. Yeah. Well, what happens is when you get what happens is that you could tell throughout the group. So you always have people who come into your group and they're like a little bit more alpha than most people, but they also look to get a rise out of people. They want to see kind of who they can. So I felt it. I felt like he was everything I said. He would say yeah, but. So I got it. I understood what he was doing to me. He wasn't trolling me. He was just trying to push my button and see if what he can get. So I don't let that. In life, I don't let that happen. So I wouldn't let it happen here. But he did find somebody. He found Levon, and all he did was he fueled this guy's fire. So once this guy started talking, Levon, that's all this other guy needed. Because then he was like, oh, and he went on for a whole another hour about a bunch of other stuff that he was sure he was dying to talk about in group. But if you just ignore him, normally people either just be quiet or they leave the group. You know what I mean? So normally I just ignore people.
What am I supposed to do with a wagon full of goods and no one to buy them, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it happens that way. You always have people who come in and they go, oh, okay, let me see what this public group is like. And then when they see that it's smooth, oh, well, let me be the variable, the one that pokes the bear, that kind of thing.
If they don't pick up their order,
Right. And there's usually one person in the group that it'll kind of be like, oh, let's kick them. And trust me, I get whispers. If I ran my thing on a VOD, you'd see I get whispers all the time. Kick him out, and I don't do that. I don't know what any personal agendas are. I don't know any of that. So as long as you don't disrespect the group and don't get racist and sexist, those are the things I don't stand for that shit. Like if it's sexist or if it's racist, I don't need you in my group ever. Like I can find plenty of other people. That's why I was saying, like that, like I said, those people, they come in and they're like dying to talk about things, but since they don't have anybody to like end up leaving, but once they find one person that they can, then that's it. Then they're off, and you can't stop them. Yeah. Which I love. I love when people come in and I love that because it puts pressure on the group, which is a good pressure. I like it. It's a good pressure when you have someone saying, no, we should do it this way. And you're like, yeah, but we've done this like 50, 60 times straight, and like it works for us,
I wish I'd
So,
had
yeah.
the chance to repair my relationship with Martina before she died. Back then, it seemed logical to conclude our
Yeah.
collaboration.
That's why I like these public groups,
It
because
no
you get
longer
people
served
from
either of
every
us.
angle of this
But
game who come in,
perhaps something
and
more
maybe it's
cosmos
because
as well.
they've been kicked out of so many groups, where they can't find a group, so they come into a public. That's usually what it is. A lot of these. It was wonderful. And again, it's always someone. And again, I didn't think that he was being. Sometimes it can be condescending, right? I've been called that, right? But like, I could tell, like the guy, I could see where someone took it like, oh, he's being. But when he was like, oh, hey, I apologize, that should have just been it. When the guy said, hey, I apologize for coming off the way I did. Run these trials. Whatever he said, even if it was a half-hearted apology, you could just take that and go, okay, great, let's move on. But it didn't end there. It was like, then I heard, because I came in late, I came in a load screen. This is the part that no one, I don't think, understood. You saw it, right? Okay. I had a tremendously long loading screen, so I missed the whole thing. So
No.
I came in on like, yeah, because I heard someone saying they're going to rip someone's head off, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And then I heard, yeah, I heard again because I heard the guy apologize, and then I heard Levon, which I didn't like. He goes, "Okay, well then shut up," and it was like, if you told me to shut up, that's the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep talking for another hour if you tell me to shut up. Yeah. Yeah, it got nutty, but again,
Oh,
it was like
no.
11:30,
I
12,
feel
and then
like
you realize what time it was. It was 11:30, 12. People are, they're a little, maybe they've been drinking or doing. It was
Drunk.
fun. It was fun. Right, right. So a lot of times I just let them go because I let people go. I let people rock. Say what you gotta say. The minute you say like the N word or you try to push envelopes that way, I don't want to do that. There's people who I love in this game who have taught me a lot who I don't have in these groups anymore because they push that envelope to a point where it makes me uncomfortable. And me, I'm very positive. Like I'm what do you call it, like sex positive. Like I'm not like a prude. I'm not like but I don't like that because you don't know who's in this group. You know what I mean? I don't need anybody pushing envelopes, like being like like in the old days, the guy who would flash you, he'd be in the trench coat, right? And he gets a thrill out of shocking people. Yeah, that's what you have now online. You have flashers online who want to say
Mm-hmm.
things that shock you. Yeah, like they want to shock you and say, "Oh, if I say the N-word, who's gonna get mad?" And I'm not for that. You can do that somewhere else. There's plenty of other places that you can do that. Trust me, there are plenty places on the internet now, especially where you can say all that stuff and have fun. Not here. I don't want that in these public groups. I think we just need one more. That's it, right? I think we're good. Shit. I just gotta find a DPS. Is that all I gotta find? Shit. Come on. That's easy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna travel in right now, guys. Let's go to VAA right now, and then we'll find ourselves that extra. I think it's VAA I'm doing. Yeah. Forget sometimes. Yeah. But sometimes, it gets fun. It's fun, but sometimes it gets very edgy, very fast. So.
Any fans of Community? I just feel like.
There you go. Yeah, I remember I tell this story like one of my like real crime stuff, like not just CSI, but like watch like real crime footage and like interrogations of like the worst of the worst kind of people. And you could watch that for a little bit, but then I would be like, can we watch something like wholesome? Like just like nothing that have to do with murder or sex, and we would watch like the claw machine people in Japan, and they would do like claw machine videos, like something that had nothing to do with anything like crazy. And I just need that sort of like reset sometimes, because you just see too much of that shit all the time. And she loved that stuff. She could watch like child abuse stuff and stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, can we watch something like a food guy eating, going to different places and checking out food all over the world, stuff like that.
Me and my sister, we are fans of. We'll just watch like documentaries. Yeah, we'll watch the like murder documentaries and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
crazy. And
Yeah, they're
her
great.
husband's like, yeah, you guys have fun with that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a thing too, where it's just like we sit there and like I said, we used to watch these all the time. But again, for 3 hours back to back to back of watching interrogations, almost, it's like I gotta get away from that.
I think it's just we like to predict how dumb these people are. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like I know exactly what happened. That's all it is. It's like, oh, I know what happened. It's this. It's like a clue game, but in reality, that's all it is.
Why? What is that? Hold on, I didn't read that. We're bringing pizza to the fire.
Mm.
Yeah. Like there, like a lot of that stuff is very like, it's interesting because you can see like I like the whole human psychology thing, how people like how what drives people to do things. But again, too much of that is like it almost works against you in a lot of ways. Yeah, and you got to kind of get very lighthearted.
You mix
stuff
it up.
in there.
You gotta mix it
You
up.
have to. You have to. There you go. Yeah, you have to. And like I said, too much sun, no. You got to have some little bit of darkness, right? This can't be light without darkness. You got to be able to work to balance the two. We all have that side in us, So that's where in these groups you can explore both sides. And I don't have a problem with that. That's totally fine with me. Who the hell? Let me just see 1 second, guys. We're going right now, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look up. Ah, Trips. Let me see if Trips wants to come in. Yeah, yeah, we'll go
Oh.
right now. I think Trips will be able to come. Yeah, let's start. We'll start it. Got our 2 tanks, so we're good to go there.
I have my oscillating fan. If there's annoyances turn it to let me know, and I will on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta create the lighthearted stuff, you know what I mean? You gotta make it that way.
I've been trying to convince my sister to watch Paddington because that movie is, oddly enough, highly underrated. Which they refuse. That movie is actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah, even movies, you know, they've taken a hit from that, from the real, you know, what do they call it? Not reality TV, but like, you know, yeah, like the real stories. You know, you can't even make some of this shit up.
My magic will destroy you.
All right, guys, I'll
It
give you a barrier on the
rages
way
like a
up.
storm through this tower.
And, yeah. I mean, I enjoy conflict, just meaning confronting an issue. I'm the type of person that if there's an issue, I just speak about it right away. Like, I can't sit on something overnight or anything like that. It's got to get
No,
done
don't come near
now.
me.
Yeah. Like, if someone has an issue with me, I'll just say, hey, is everything okay? What's the problem? You know, like, I don't let things sit. That's not a good thing. Yep, make sure you don't overlap those. Yeah. Very good job, guys. Just make sure my finder's working real quick, guys. Yep. One stinking DPS, that's all we need. Alright guys, when you're ready, and just make sure my friends list is...
I came to this archive to contain the damage I could cause. My loss of control blasted all that you see into terrible existence. Why do you persist?
Okay.
Turn back.
We'll stack over there. Left, right, behind tank, and home base. Left of group, I'm sorry, low right side. Left of group, what the hell am I talking about? Yeah, we should be able to get someone to fill right now.
You and me?
Alright, give you a big rune right there. Go for it. Next one coming up. Home base, guys. Yep. Walk back. Oh, get our tank up. There you go. Finally. I used to watch the guy.
Oh, behind.
Good job. Yep, walk behind.
What a waste of a soul gem.
Yeah. Precious soul gem. The precious soul gem.
Warhorn.
Yeah. Left side, guys. Coming
Left.
over. Nice job. She's fighting hard, though. Fighting hard.
No platform for you.
No 3-year-old. Left side, guys. I know. He tries to play the sympathy like, you know, it's for an old friend. I don't think so. Crazy. Low right side. Yeah, if they looked anything like what they look in the game, I'd be eating them all day. Really do a good job of that. Oh, it must have not been the, like... Next one coming up, same place right there, right on top of 0 gravity. Oh. Alright, right there, walk it back. Alright, walk it back, great job.
Back again.
Same thing, alright, nice. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Go exit. Cosmic Wolf, I like that.
And
Walk it back. Beautiful. Burn it up. Very good, guys. Very good. Very good.
Why are you here? Are you like
Grab
the
it off.
first
Grab it
mages
off. There's
seeking
a heavy
power?
sack on the star.
Mortals are such
Grab it. Grab it.
fools.
I just got a whole lot.
That's quite the
I must
haul
add like
then.
600 what are they? The scraps, ribidibio, whatever they're called. Ribido. Yeah, I had to break them all down. I had a bunch of stuff I hadn't refined in like probably like 2 days, 3 days. That was a nice little find. Okay, I'm gonna go left, healer right, healer left, and then we'll just hang out here for a second. Nice. Yeah, you can go anywhere. I forgot we have 2 tanks. Normally we run this in 1, so I'm sorry. I get that shit confused sometimes. I think we just wait for 1, right?
Might be something useful in that sack over there.
Oh. Actually, you know what? Let me just change out of skill real quick. Hold on. Let me step off the pad.
We need a tank over here on left.
Mm-hmm. Or I'm here.
We're just
How's that?
where?
Oh, we just doing one more person. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're just missing one person for center.
Yep.
I think they're in Craglorn.
Have they been there the whole time?
Somebody's in
looks like.
Craglorn.
Oh yeah, they probably
Hang
been.
on.
They probably been there. I didn't realize. I thought Isabel was just a weak player. Sorry. No, sorry. Hold on a second. That happens. It's so good. We're so good. We're so good. Okay, hold on one second.
See if she gets here.
Hey. Just give a couple more minutes. If not, I got 2 more people here already. Let me just let them know.
Could be useful supplies in there.
Get over here.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she drive up.
That's our fault, not theirs. They were waiting for the okay. We never gave it. We just jumped right in, huh? All right. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, I don't see him.
Yeah, invisibility. I love it. Nah, that's not.
Is that invisibility or wrong?
No, it looks awesome. Actually, I don't know. I just can't see. Great. I thought that was just my UI. All right, guys. Get that chain spinner down. Beautiful. That's how you want it. I got him. Beautiful job, guys.
Oh, sorry, my skills are lagging.
Working painless. Watch your step. How do you fall?
Smashing my skills. Not doing anything. Hey, so far away. Can't hear it.
Whoa. Oh, big heels. Look at that.
Make sure. Do have.
If you gotta break some stuff down, take your time, break some stuff down. Make sure you get everything out of these chests and the heavy sack or no seasoning sack. Yeah, anything with the chest, take a look at it, see what's in there. Little ginger. Alright. Oh, my cat's hissing. Oh, there's a dog next to it. Look at that, that's cool. Your familiar's sitting on my cat. Oh yeah, if you need anything, yeah, just let us know. I think my sticker book's filled. Ah, look at my cat hanging out with those 2 pets. That's a good thing. That's sweet. Ain't that sweet? Weapons? Alright, yep. Yeah, just before we break them down, yeah. Because I usually I'll sell stuff as we go. Yeah, I'll post them up. Like, we good? Just need one person? What the hell?
Wait, there he goes. He must have fell. He's on his way.
Yeah, especially if you have something that like procs like minor expedition or something, you go a little faster, you're not realizing it. I've run right off that edge because I've been hit with it. Run right off. Alright, we're gonna stack this guy all the way in the back wall there. That's where your overcharge are gonna spawn too, up against that back wall. So we'll stack everything on the rock.
This Atronach gives way to no one.
Oh, now you got it. Yeah, no worries. No worries. It's a lot of DCing, that's why I just want to make sure everybody's here. Don't get on Fire Crusher's bad side. You don't want that. Very good job, guys. Alright, last one. Let's get him.
Charge the same spot behind you.
Great job. Sorry about that. Alright guys, advanced chest right there, trunk over here. If you're in the Moonstone, there's some Moonstone. I got some. Some Jasmine, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, we're jumping over. Come on. Mount up, guys. If you got a slow mount, let me know. I can get you over there if you'd like a ride.
Yeah, I think I already have my dual mount, so if someone needs,
okay.
I have my hop by Moon.
We're good? Nice. Okay, we're good. I'm jumping. Nice, perfected. Oh, I saw you go down. Ah! I saw you. I see you. I see you. Ah, darn it. Alright, hold on. Don't start yet. We'll wait to make sure they get